So I've been pretty quiet about mods regarding my 2015 BMW M235i. I haven't really said much about what I want to do with this car, but I do owe you guys a video talking about my build plans for this thing, a so to speak mod list, I guess you could say, for all the things that I'm going to be doing to the M235. And trust me guys, there's a lot in store for this car, so stay tuned, let's get right into it. So overall guys, I do have quite a bit of things in store for this car. In fact, I can already tell you that there are already a good amount of parts coming on the way for this BMW M235i, and I'm very excited. I can't share specifically what they are just yet, but definitely some mods. One thing I must say, if you are the type of person that is not into aftermarket stuff, not into modifying your car, you just want to keep it stock, the M235i is an excellent car straight out of the box. I mean, pretty much overall, it handles really well. It's pretty damn quick, even stock. It just has a lot of grunt to it, a lot of practicality, good fuel efficiency, I'd say pretty good looks, and overall it's a fantastic car. But of course, with any car enthusiast, the mod bug starts to come into play, and that's definitely hit me right now. Once you start modding your car, it's like a drug. You just can't stop. As far as cosmetic plans go for the car, I definitely want to do a full front lip. I want to do the rear diffuser. I want to do carbon fiber mirror caps. I want to do aftermarket wheels. The stock wheels look okay. I mean, they've definitely grown on me quite a bit since I first got the car, but I mean, of course, there's definitely better looking wheels out there, and I definitely have plans for new wheels. Hopefully by the end of this year, new wheels and tires will be on the car. In addition to that, if we come around to the interior, I definitely want to get an upgraded steering wheel. The M Performance Alcantara dry carbon steering wheel with the LED shift lights is definitely the goal, but it is quite expensive, so that might take a while till I get that. I also want to tint the windows. I already color matched the reflectors. If you would consider it a cosmetic mod as well, I definitely am going to be lowering the car. And I think that's about it. I want to get some nicer looking exhaust tips for the car as well in the rear, but not too much in terms of cosmetic mods. I think this car looks pretty good, and I think it just needs a couple of tasteful little touch-up type things like wheels and lowering and just tinted windows and stuff like that to really spice the looks up and make this car look absolutely gorgeous. Not to say that it already isn't out the box. On top of lowering the car, I also think some wheel spacers would do pretty handy for this thing. I think maybe like 15mm rear, 12mm front spacers. I'm not too sure on the dimensions that I want to go with just quite yet, but I definitely think that would look nice to help kind of beef up the stance of this car, because it does look a little narrow from factory and it does sit kind of high. So once I lower the car and get the spacers on there, this car will be looking real good on the road. Alright, so let me go ahead and pop the hood and let's talk about the stuff that everybody wants to hear, which is performance. So if we come over, obviously this car is powered by the N55 engine. It is pretty damn loud because of the direct injection, so excuse the ticking sounds. But right now the car is bone stock. I do have a ton of plans for it. We're going to be going full bolt-ons, meaning intake, charge pipe, catless downpipe, front mount intercooler. I want to do the boot mode stage 2 flash software as well. I definitely want to get an upgraded fuel pump, run E85 in this car, and eventually the ultimate goal would be to get an upgraded turbo. Specifically, pure stage 2 would be the perfect turbo solution for me in my opinion, because I want to hit around 500 wheel horsepower on this car as a power goal and have that run comfortably and reliably for a daily driver setup. In addition, I think I definitely, once I get tuned and everything, I want to run XHP for the ZF8 gearbox. The ZF8 is already blisteringly quick out the box, but once you flash the trans, I mean, it's going to become basically a DCT. Also, you guys might note that for the M235s, they do get the M Performance brakes, so you do kind of get the cool looking 4-piston calipers up front, and then if we come over to the rear, you get the 2-piston calipers in the back. They are pretty good brakes from factory, but I will say they could use a little more stopping power, a little more bite to them, and I think that's mainly due to the pads. So I definitely have upgraded brake pads on the list, even stainless steel lines potentially, drilled or slotted rotors, as well as a brake fluid upgrade, because brakes are definitely important. If you're going to add power, you also equally want to balance it out with stopping power. That about does it for the build list for this car, at least for the plans that I have for the car right now. I don't want to do anything like wide bodying it or wrapping it or anything like that. I'm not really big into wide bodies, if you guys know me. And also, I don't know, I personally love the Astoral Blue Metallic, and I think it's a beautiful paint color, so maybe I might just get a paint correction done and then like ceramic coat the whole thing, or get a clear bra or something like that to keep the paint pristine. But aside from that, I love the way this car looks. I just want to lower it, get some nicer looking wheels and stuff. There will also be some things that I didn't necessarily cover in this video that I will be adding to the car. I just can't think of everything off the top of my head. But guys, we are going for a 500 wheel horsepower M235i build. Now it is going to take some time, so please bear with me on that matter. And the biggest reason why is because I do have a car payment on this car. So my 335i, the last one, that was paid off. This car though, I do have a loan on it, so gotta pay the car off first, and then some major big stuff can happen to the M235. But I'm really excited. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Stay tuned. I got so much content coming for you guys. I'm really excited to share it all with you. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Fuck y'all, I'ma never switch, ever change. Take the gold to the cash, throw it in the flames. Look in the range, walking around with a blood stain. Give me the keys to the range of the Mustang. Turn the motherfucker off the hill, blame it all on the pain pills. No devil, no gap.